Hi, welcome back to Grace. So this is St Kentigern's Old Church in Lanark, part 2. And the weather's not with me, but I'm hiding under this umbrella, so we're all good. So in this second part, I'm going to look at some of these amazing stones in here. There's some really good examples with the skulls and the crossbones. You can see the church ruins there. And I'm just going to show you this if you can read it. In the footsteps of William Wallace. So Wallace would have worshipped in this now ruined church. The parish church of Lanark in his time, these ruins, mostly from about 1811, are the most evocative of all historic remains in Lanark. The south aisle has a fine 12th century doorway, which Wallace may well have passed through. The building stands on the site of a very much earlier church, possibly founded by St Kentigern himself in 1603. It was around 1296 that Wallace met Marion for the first time. Marion was 18 years of age and the daughter of Laird of Lamington. Wallace fell in love with Marion and is reputed to have married her in St Kentigern's church, fathered a daughter and lived in the Briefooty townhouse in the castle gate. Right here. Awesome. So I've came quite a distance today and I thought that maybe, the rain might have cleared up a little bit, but nope, I'm not going to get that luck today. So we're here to look at some of these stones. I'm going to go down here. Now look at this. This is just in bits. I don't know what's happened to this. I have no clue. So I was just going to... It's actually bigger here than I thought, so I may actually have to come back. I would love to have spent the whole day here, but this weather's just not going to let me, I don't think. This one here. In memory of William Aitken, late shoemaker in Lanark, who died 1856, aged 64, and Elizabeth Wilkie, his spouse. She died the 12th of December 1865, and also their son Thomas, and he was born 1825 and he died 1890. And we're here, their daughter Jane, and also their daughter Jessie. So I'd love to show I'd love to stop at every single stone, but I'm not going to be able to today. I'm going to just try and look for the most interesting, the ones with the skulls, the crossbones, and there's graves from I think 16 something in here, but I probably need the whole day to go and look round it all. Some are weathered, some are not very greatly legible. I think you can see it better. Here lies Jane Peyton, his spouse, who died November the 1st, 1799, aged 23 years. I do have my camera, I do have my torch, but I'm playing a little balancing act here with my umbrella, my bag, my phone. So I'm going to just try and go to the ones that I can read. In memory of Elizabeth Wilson, who died the 7th of February 1822, aged 42 years. Her very affectionate and peaceful life will long endure. Her memory to her, I'm not sure what that word says, family and friends, and then it's a bit weathered down there. We'll keep going. There's a lot to look at here. And there's a mausoleum, which I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do that in part 3, who's a very interesting man that I didn't actually know existed until I done my research. I'm learning all this history, it's amazing. So here we go. Here's an example of Memento Mori. So I think we've got the angel, and we have the skull. I'm not really sure what that one depicts there, but look at that. No date on it. But wow. Over here. Here lies Morgan, March the 14th, 1801. And also nine children who died young. 9. Wow, how sad. So let's go around this way. As I said, I'm going to have to come back, I think. I thought this was going to be, I knew it was obviously a bit sizeable, but I didn't think it would be this size. I don't know where to go. It's very weathered, I can't read that. In memory of Elizabeth Purdy, his mother-in-law, who died 1829, aged 75 years. Constructed also by Marion, to the memory of William Henderson, husband, who died 1832, aged 30, maybe 8. I'll keep going round. Just takes my breath away how absolutely gorgeous these places are. Hi. Someone's doing what I'm doing, having a little look around. You'll be thinking I'm talking to myself. You'll be wondering who was speaking. I really got a fright. Who died June 1824, aged 17 years. Also Elizabeth Martin. There was no name there, it's just who died. Elizabeth Martin, his spouse, who died May 1834, aged 57, and their daughter, who died in infancy. It's always what you see, isn't it, in these graves? It's like everyone you go to, it's like there's always a child. There's always a child. So I read online that the best of the older examples are in the south part. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I'm in south, east, north or west. I have no clue. Maybe I should have got a compass. I'm just going to walk around here because I want to go into the arches and read the graves that are in those arches too. So I'm just looking for the older ones that have caught my eye. I know I've watched a lot of videos myself of different graveyard explorers, and obviously we can't look at every grave, but there's a few, you know, when you see them walking by you think, oh, I wish I'd stopped at that one, I wish I'd seen that one. We can't look at them all. This is John Sandilands. He was a cabinet maker. I'm sorry if this is really dull. Janet Morrison's his wife, 1859, and she was only 24. Elizabeth Russell, his wife, 2 wives, 55, and then John himself, he died. It's lovely. It's just not the greatest of light. But if I find something really interesting, I will drop the umbrella. I'll drop the umbrella and I'll get the torch out. I'm not bothered about myself getting wet. It's just my camera and my phone. Look at this gorgeous tabletop tomb. This is absolutely gorgeous. The legs on it, it really does look like a table. Beautiful designs. And then we've got John Merchant Lanark, maybe, and it's just really, really, really difficult because in all the little bits with the writings on it, all the Watersley, beautiful example. But so yeah, just over there, as you can just see at the back, that's just the other side of that gorgeous chapel where William Wallace got married. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I've never actually been in Lanark before, and I would like to actually explore a little bit more. There's the Falls of Lanark here, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it would be beautiful in a lovely summer's day, so definitely will come back here. Sorry about the lighting, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. I'm going to go up here. So look in here, it's like a, oh look at this, wow. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. And we also have one grave in here, but I'm not going to... See, this is obviously standing up here then, and it's fell down. I'm just a bit like, is it wobbly? Will I fall? Let's go for it. This is amazing, look at that, that's fell over, but look at that, on the top you can see the skulls. Oh. The skull. And we have here lies John, I think it's Lambie. 88, children, December, not seen an actual date. And we have this one here. Here lies James Lamb. Right, if you can see a date on that, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to end up, I think it's very slippy and I'm actually scared to fall. I've got a dodgy ankle. This is just erected. Daughter. No, I'm not reading that one. In memory of John Walker, New Lanark, who died the 2nd of May 1849-89, Margaret, his wife, and she died the 29th of August 1846, Jane 1794, Jane, William, James, there's a lot of names on this. Lovely tabletop one here too. This is, I can see 1814. This one here, this is lovely, look, the ivy's got it, and it is just, look at that. How gorgeous is that? This is amazing in here, absolutely gorgeous. And the mausoleum that I'm going to talk about is over there, that little building you can see. So I'm going to do that in part 3. I have my notes with me, but as it's raining, don't know how it'll go, but we'll give it a shot. Here lies John Sad, innkeeper in Lanark, who died January the 12th, 1888, aged 39, and also Christina Hasty, spouse, and we've got a 1797 there. Wow, look at this, amazing guys, look, absolutely amazing, another amazing example of, I'd just love to know how old it was, there's no date on it, but we have the hourglass, and the skull and the crossbones, amazing. Some have sunk in. Erected by John Brownlee of Anne, his daughter, who died the 25th of August 1864, aged 16 months. They said John Brownlee, he died 1871, and his wife Mary, she died 1876. This has got a really gorgeous example of all the flowers of fruit. Oops. It's not in good condition anymore, this one, look, it's just not in good condition, which is really sad. Thomas Aitken, farmer. Pennycook, late of Lewenside, husband of Elizabeth Sibbald Aitken, died 1919. The design and the decoration is unbelievable. So this one's caught my eye, another one. It's a big hole down here. And this is erected by James Waddell of Lanark in memory of Agnes Steely's spouse, and Agnes died the 1st of September 1822, aged 74. It's gorgeous in here, it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is the one that caught my eye from a distance. Here we go. It's very weathered. So I'm just going to start going back this way here. And another one. The angel. Sorry, keep going. That was me and my umbrella. It was absolutely gorgeous a couple of weeks ago where I had a heat wave to the point I thought I was going to demise in it. It was so hot. And you know, the ironic thing is I've waited and waited for the weather to get so much nicer before I went out, and I couldn't tolerate the heat. So it's actually better to come out when it's cooler. A baker in Lanark in memory of his wife Margaret Lindsay, died 1810, aged, and that's a 20 something, 28 years I think. This has caught my eye down here. I don't know what it is, so we'll go and investigate this one. I'm going to go and investigate this structure here. Oh, here's quite an early one here. Sacred to the memory of John, I'm not sure his second name, Farman and Overmains, who died 27th of August 1757, and his spouse Mary Lamb, and she died 1795. Let's go and see what this is. I don't think it's a crypt. I think it's like a wall being built around the tabletop tomb. Yeah, it's a tabletop tomb in there, look. And then some bushes, and there's a headstone in there. Wow, look at this in the tabletop tomb. I'm just finding skulls everywhere. It's like a skull I got crossbones but a crest. Awesome. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought. As you can see, the ruins of the old St Kentigern church. So historic. And this is all blocked off, look. Don't know why. There's definitely like a massive grave site in there. Massive, as you can see it, and I wonder why it's all cordoned off. It must be so unsafe. I'd love to get in there. Don't think there's no way I'm getting in there. Shame. You can hear the church bells in the background. Can you hear them? Can you hear? Awesome. And here's another one of these. I've never seen this before. Building like construction round it. Maybe that's to protect it from actually falling down. As you can see, look. One there. Broken headstone there. Yeah. And again, this is all cordoned off again. I wonder why. And safe, I gather. I presume it's fenced off for a reason. It's probably not a good idea to go in. Yeah, it's definitely welcome back here. I will come back here. I just don't know where to start. There's so much. I think I feel quite overwhelmed by how amazing this place is. Memory of Helen Russell, his daughter who died the 23rd of April 1838, aged 28. Thomas, his son who died in the Isle of Trinidad, West Indies on the 28th of May, aged only 21 years of age, 1838. And then Jane, wife of the said John Russell, died the 20th of January, aged 62 and 1848. So let's go over here, guys, and go through these arches. This is the back, all covered in the ivy. The ivy's reclaimed it, but it just makes it look even more gorgeous. Oops. Get this up here, look. The burying place of John Orr, ordained minister of the Gospel at Lanark, the 4th of August 1708. Here lies Susanna Hay, his spouse, who died the 29th of January 1731, aged 38 years. And also Andrew, Anna. Wow. Look at that. And this is on the side of this gorgeous church, and then we've got this one here. This marble. Sacred to the memory of William, MD, medical doctor of Nether Birkwood, Provost of Lanark, who died the 27th of February 1824. Margaret Wilson, his widow, and she died 1843, and their children. Margaret died 1794. Thomas died 1795. Thomas II died 1796. Catherine 1843, and James 1865. And William of Nether Birkwood, who died 1866, and by those testimony trustees this monument has been erected. I've just noticed this up here. Up here, look. Actually. Thomas, a writer in Lanark, born September. Oh, it's all in Roman. I think there's actually people coming in here.
Well, it's going to hate me.
Why would that be? Mark, do you know what's in here? That's where the bodies are.
We have some visitors coming to see them. There's some kids behind me. Like they're getting a little history lesson. I'm going to go through. So this is me coming in here. Look at this. The arcade of this church collapsed on the night of April 1954. I was instructed by order of the Town Council by the Royal Borough of Lanark, since completed in August 1954. So yeah, there has been some kind of reconstruction work in here. Look at this, it's amazing. Don't think they're very, I think, I'm going to be honest, I think the stones are pretty weathered, but we're going to have to see what we can read. I'm going to be honest, I don't think we can read anything here. Nothing. But yeah, look at this. See what we can read through this little part. It's quite illegible. Walking where William Wallace got married. It's just amazing. I can't get my head around it. Down here, look. And then we have this mausoleum, which I'm going to speak about. I think it's actually opened. So that'll be part 3, so tune in to see what's in this mausoleum. And I'm just going to... Oh, some kids. Erected by Thomas McGee in Windy Shields in memory of Agnes, his spouse. She died 1820, aged 29 years. They're having a look. They're looking at all the graves, but it's good. It's actually good that they've took an interest, because it's like that's the generation that will be trying to keep these people's memories alive when we're gone. So it's good that they're here. Can't read that. It's good that they're taking an interest. I'm actually quite pleased to see that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to go on to part 3. And part 3 is, well, the kids have actually opened the store, but it doesn't matter. Part 3. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.